Hi, and thank you for taking my Yoga Sculpt. Today it's going to be a full body kind of interval training and yoga workout. I'm not using a mat, I'm using these cool yoga gloves. So grab your favorite playlist and we'll get started. In a child's pose. Go ahead, shift it back. Bring that forehead to the ground, big toes together, knees apart. Feel a stretch through the shoulders. Hi, boo. And slowly shift it up into a tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Lower that heart, pull it through the shoulders, lifting up toward the sky with the face. And lift that back, tuck the chin under. Moving through this cat and cow at your own pace. BooButt is totally going to interfere at some point, so get ready for that. Give me one more of each. And walk your hands up, coming to a kneeling position. Inhale your arms up. Drop that left hand down, tipping over to that left side. Reaching tall, keeping those abs engaged. Inhale the arms up, touch hands, drop that right arm down, left arm overhead. And inhale. Bring that left foot out, left arm down. Bending over the side, just getting that body warmed up. Inhale it back up. Exhale down to the opposite side. And inhaling it back up. Placing those hands back on the ground. Shifting from child's pose forward into that modified plank. Child's pose forward in that modified plank. Child's pose. Shifting to that modified plank. One last time, child's pose. Shifting forward to that modified plank. Tuck the toes, send the hips up, back, dropping those heels down toward the ground. And go ahead and walk that dog out. Down dog right here. Bend one knee, bend the other, walking it out nice and slow. Go ahead, raise one foot up into the air. And just drop it right back down, lifting that other leg up nice and tall, three-legged dog. And back down, switching one more each side. Back down, switching. And look between those hands, bend those knees, stepping to the front of your mat, forward fold, tucking that chin. Bring the hands to the shins, come up for flat back, pull the shoulder blades back and together. Forward fold. And reverse swan dive up, all the way up, linking those hands. Grab one wrist, tip to the side. BooButt's staring at me like he's about to attack. And bring it back up, grab wrist, tip to the opposite side. And bring it back up. Deep breath in, slight back bend if that's comfortable, and exhale, forward fold, swan dive down, bring the hands to the shins, come up flat back, pull those shoulder blades back and together, place the hands on the ground, stepping back, lowering down slowly, elbows glue against the ribs, right to 90 degrees, and drop all the way down, flip those feet, lifting up just for that nice little cobra, pulling yourself forward, slithering a little bit like a little cobra snake. Sorry, that was weird. And dropping it down, tuck the toes, send it up and back for downward dog. Walk those feet out just for a moment, getting those legs warmed up. Take a deep breath in, look between those hands, bend those knees, exhale, step or float to the front of your mat. Hands to the shins, come up flat back. Exhale down. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, grab a wrist, tip. Inhale, back up. Exhale, tip to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga. Feel free to go through that cobra again or flip those feet, up dog. Shoulders drop down and away from the ears. Deep breath in here and exhale, roll over those toes, downward dog. Look between those hands, bend those knees, step or float to the front of the mat. Hands come to shins, inhale. Exhale, forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tip to the side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, tip to the other side. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Walk those toes out. We're gonna get started with our first interval. Looking between those hands, step or float to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, forward fold, and chair. Bring those arms up. What you're gonna do right here is you're gonna come into a chair, lifting up, twisting to the back, right back to chair. Lift up, twist, right back to chair. Lift up, twist, right back to chair. Your hands can always come to heart instead. Finding a little bit of speed here, warming yourself up. Back on the heels, keep that chest lifted, getting a nice twist, back behind you. And hold right here. Hold in that chair, back on your heels, hands at heart or in the air. We've got one more round right here in 3, 2, inhale. As low as you feel comfortable going. Where are you going, BooButt? Don't forget to breathe. You got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and plant those hands. Step or float, chaturanga. Lifting, exhaling, down dog. Right here, shift forward, push up, shift up, downward dog. Shift forward, push up, shift up, downward dog. Something you can do here, dropping those knees, child's pose. Push up, child's pose. Listen to your body, challenge yourself, make it reasonable for you, but also make it challenging. Go ahead, hold that downward dog. Maybe walk those feet out. We got one more round here. Heart rate should be up. 3, 2, shift it forward, push up, shift it back, shift it forward, push up, shift it back. You see BooButt's tail a little bit. Keep moving here. Get that heart rate up. We're going 2 more rounds of each right after this. You got 3, 2. Shift it back. Look between the hands. Bend the knees. Step or float to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. And begin. Twist. Chair. Twist. Chair. Twist. Chair. Getting yourself nice and warmed up. You're back on those heels. Chest is lifted. We're gonna hold in 3, 2, and hold that chair. Just a quick 10-second hold. Ooh, 3, 2, one more round. Twist, twist. Don't forget to breathe. Grab water anytime you need it. You can pause. I'll be grabbing water at some point, don't worry. My heat just turned on, so I'm like doing hot yoga now. Awesome. You'll be sweating a lot. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Step or float back. Chaturanga. Lifting up dog. Back for downward dog and push-ups. Push up, shift it back. Push up, shift it back. Remember, you can do child's pose. You can drop those knees and then push it back for full down dog. If that full push-up is still challenging for you, work with your level today. 3, 2, hold right here, walk that dog out, catch that breath. We got one more round, then going through a nice slow flow. 3, 2, one more round, shift it forward, push up, and back. Shift it forward, push up, and back. Make sure you're breathing, 20 seconds left. You got 3, 2, 1, and look between those hands, bend those knees, step or float. Hang right here. Hand to opposite elbow, tucking that chin. And bring that right hand to the ground. Lift that left arm. Right knee bends. Left leg stays straight. Nice stretch through that hamstring. And opposite side. Left arm down. Right arm lifts, left knee bends, right leg is straight. If you need to use a block or something if you can't reach the ground, or a cat, or a small child, you know, find something to support you, bring the ground a little closer to you. Both hands to the ground, hands come to shins, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale, reverse swan dive up. Bring those hands to heart. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale to lift, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold here for just a couple breaths. Walking it out if you want to. Finding stillness if you want to. Look between those hands, bend those knees on the tippy toes, step or float. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sit it back for chair. Inhale to lift. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive down. Hands come to shins, inhale. Exhale, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. And look between those hands, bend those knees, step or float to the front of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart, sit for chair, hold right here. Take that right elbow to your left knee, twisting here. Looking up over that left shoulder if you can. Evening the weight distribution between both feet. You can wiggle those toes and shift it back to center. Stay in that chair. Left elbow, right knee, twist. I'm mirroring you. My rights and lefts might get confused. Always do the opposite side. Even those feet out, wiggle those toes, push a little further, and right back to the center. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga. Inhale to lift. Exhale, downward dog. Look between those hands, step or float. Halfway lift. Forward fold right into that chair. We've got our next set of sculpt. Go ahead, bring those hands to heart. I'm gonna face you for this one. You're gonna tap the feet out right here. Get started when you're ready. Back on the heel, tap, 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 tap. Keep that core tight. Back on the heel, whichever foot is on the ground. Tap, tap, tap. You got about 15 seconds left. Sink it a little deeper. Keep that chest lifted, pull the shoulder blades back in together. 3, 2, 1, hold chair. One more round, 3, 2, 1, tap, tap, tap. Keep your chest lifted, back nice and flat. Suck that core in. Sink a little deeper if you can. Thank you, BooButt. Thank you. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold. Hands come to shins. All the way right back into down dog. You're gonna bend those knees so they're like an inch or two off the ground. Shifting forward, push up. Right back in that crouching position. Shifting forward, push up. Right back, crouch. Push up. If that push-up's too hard, just shift it forward into a plank, shifting it back. Plank, shift it back. Try and get all the way down to the ground. You're gonna feel those quads start to burn, and we're gonna hold it back here in 3, 2, hold. Knees an inch or two off the ground. Burn those quads. You got one more round right here. 3, 2, shift it forward and back. Forward and back. Woo. Forward and back. BooButt's eating, taunting me. Forward, back. Forward, back. Move at your own pace. Skip that push-up if you want to. I want to. 3, 2, 1, downward dog. Look between those hands, bend the knees, step or float to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, exhale, swan dive, chair, and side, 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 side. Tap those feet, keep that chest lifted, sink it an inch or two deeper. Heart rate should be up, breathing rate should be up, sink it even deeper. Back on the heels, we've got that hold in 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up. Hold that chair. Hold it, hold it, hold it. 3, 2, hands to heart. Tap, 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 tap. My heater just turned off. It's like a furnace in here, so I'm gonna get real sweaty and gross. It's just how BooButt likes me though. Shift, side, 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 side. 10 seconds, lower. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Inhale the arms up, forward fold, halfway lift. Hands plant right back into downward dog. Drop those knees, inch or two off the ground. Forward push up, back. Push up, back. Push up, back. We have 2 back-to-back rounds here. Whatever you can do. If you need to rest between each round, feel free. Push yourself as hard as you can for these 2 rounds. 3, 2, hold. 3, 2, last round here. Forward, back. Burn those quads out. Burn those shoulders out. Keep that core tight. Make sure you're breathing. 15 seconds. Remember, you can skip that push-up. Might have been nice to tell you last round, or remind you at least. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Walk those feet out. Shoulders should be burning, quads should be burning, heart rate should be lifted. Take a quick child's pose, drop those knees down, shift it back, forehead. Let that body rest and recover for just a moment. If you need water, now's a good time. I don't know why I whispered that. All right, shifting it forward. Back for downward dog. Let's raise that right foot. I'm not gonna mirror you this time, so just, it'll be fine. So from that child's pose, lift up, shifting back, downward dog. Pull that left foot into the air, left foot between the hands, lifting up, crescent lunge. Knee over the ankle, all 10 toes facing forward. Plant that right heel, open up, warrior 2. Arms in line, pull the shoulders back, drop the shoulders, don't be hunched up at all. Bend into that right or left knee, sorry. Reach forward, flip the palm, tip back, reverse warrior, bend into that left knee though, don't let it straighten out. And windmill both arms down, framing that front foot, send it back, chaturanga, option for single leg. Raise that right foot into the air. Pull that right foot between the hands, lifting for crescent. All 10 toes face forward, knee over ankle. Take a deep breath in here, and when you exhale, drop that left heel, opening up warrior 2. Reach forward, right palm faces the sky, tip back, reverse warrior. Woo. And windmill those arms down, framing that foot, send that foot back, chaturanga, option for single leg. left foot lifts, left foot between hands, crescent. Open warrior two. Reach forward, flip left palm, reverse warrior, keep that knee bent. And side angle, reach forward with that left arm, dropping that left hand to the instep of your left foot, right arm lifts. Windmill that right arm down, left foot goes back, chaturanga. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands, crescent. BooButt's just chilling in the window. And open warrior two. Get that back heel down, the edge of that foot down. Reach forward, right palm faces the sky, tip back, reverse warrior. And bring it back up, reaching for the front. Drop that right hand to the instep of that right foot. Reaching tall with that left arm. And windmill that arm down. Send that foot back, chaturanga. One more time. Through that, adding one more piece. Left foot lifts. Left foot between hands. Crescent. Moving a little faster. Warrior two. Reach forward, flip palm, reverse warrior. Reaching forward, side angle. And option for that bind. Drop that right arm behind. Drop that left shoulder. Try to grasp hands between the legs. Make sure that you don't start caving down toward the ground. Opening, keeping that chest and heart open toward the sky. You can still wiggle those left toes, knee still right over the ankle, and slowly release from there. Right arm down, left foot back, chaturanga. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands. Again, a little faster. You got a crescent. Warrior two. Reverse warrior, flipping that palm, keeping that knee bent. Reaching forward, side angle. And if you want that bind, drop that left arm behind, drop that right shoulder. Grasp hands between the legs, opening your heart, opening your chest, sucking that belly button in, keeping that core tight. And releasing here, opening everything back up, windmill that left arm down, right foot back, chaturanga. Walk those feet out just for a moment. And drop for a child's pose. We're gonna come into a lunge jump here in a second. If you don't wanna jump, you're just gonna alternate feet as quickly as you can. So shift it back up, downward dog, raise that left foot between the hands. You're gonna stay low and you're just gonna switch. Left foot in front, lift, and go. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Move at your own pace, 30 seconds total, 15 more seconds. Three, two, right back for downward dog. We got that other side coming up. Right foot into the air. Right foot between hands and switch, switch, lift. Switch, switch, lift. Switch, switch, lift. Don't forget to breathe. This should rev that heart rate up. Get those legs burning. 3, 2, 1. Plank. Where we're coming. Push up, flip, wild thing, back. Push up, flip, wild thing, back. Join me when you're ready. Flip, wild thing. Push up, wild thing. If this is too hard, side plank instead of wild thing. Push up, flip, side plank. Drop those knees. Keep that bottom knee on the ground as an added support. 3, 2, 1. Holding in that plank. One more round right there. Your heart rate should be skyrocketing. Ready, set, push up, flip, wild thing. God, this sucks. Who made this workout? Oh, BooButt did. You can blame him. He's watching me right now. What do you think, Boodle? Make sure you're breathing. One more set of those lunge jumps in 3, 2, down dog. Right foot lifts. Right foot between hands. 3, 2, switch, switch, crescent. Switch, switch, crescent. Remember, you can step back, alternate. Instead, if this is getting too hard, alternate those feet slower. Make sure if you're still jumping, that knee is still over the ankle. Form is the most important thing. 3, 2, downward dog. Right foot lifts. Right foot between hands. 3, 2, switch those feet. Switch, lift. Switch, switch, lift. Move at your own pace. Challenge yourself to get as many reps as you can. Couple more seconds. You have 3, 2, plank, plank, whew, or child's pose. That sucks. Push-ups, wild thing. 3, 2, push up, flip, wild thing. Push up, flip, wild thing. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath, or BooButt will be sad. You have 3, 2, hold that plank if you can, or child's pose if you're dying like I am. Whoa, 3, 2, last round. Push up, flip, wild thing. 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 Breathe. Push yourselves. Side plank if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Flip it back over. Downward dog. Walk those feet out for a second. 3, 2, child's pose. Shift it back. Drop yourself down. Child's pose, shifting it up nice and slow. Tuck those feet, downward dog. Raise that left foot into the air, left foot between hands, left arm lifts, right arm stays down, nice easy twist. And you're gonna sweep that left arm in front, right arm behind, warrior two. Flip that left palm to back, peaceful warrior. And straighten that left leg, reach forward, pop that hip back, triangle. Opening up nice and tall. Windmill that top arm down, frame that foot into low lunge. Shift that left foot back, chaturanga. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands, right arm lifts. Nice, easy twist. Sweep that right arm in front, left arm behind, warrior two. Flip that right palm, tip back, peaceful warrior. Straighten that right leg, reach forward, pop that hip back, and nice triangle stretch. Windmill that left arm down, frame the foot in low lunge, shift that right foot back, lower chaturanga. Left foot lifts, left foot between hands, left arm lifts, twist. And lifting it up, rolling that heel back, warrior two. Flip that front palm, shifting back, peaceful warrior. And straighten out that front leg, shifting forward, triangle. Windmill that top arm down, framing your feet, shift that left foot back, lower, chaturanga. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands, right arm lifts, twist. And sweep that right arm in front, left arm behind, warrior two. Reach forward, tip that palm, and tip back, reverse. Straighten that front leg, reach, and tip, triangle. Windmill that top arm down, frame the feet, send that foot back, chaturanga. Upstairs neighbor's dog's running around. And left foot lifts, one more round each side. Left foot between hands, left arm lifts, twist, open to the side of the room. Windmill that arm in front, left heel or right heel goes back down. Left palm faces the sky, tip back, reverse, keep a bend in that knee, and straighten that knee now, reach out, triangle. Windmill the arm in front, shift forward, bend the knee, chaturanga. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands, right arm lifts, twist. And windmill that arm up to the front. Warrior two, flip that front palm, tip back, reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg, reach, and tip, triangle. Windmill that arm down, frame the feet, shift it back, chaturanga. We've got our next interval coming. So go ahead, lift that left foot into the air. Bring that left foot between the hands. You're gonna hit that side bend we just hit, bringing it back down, warrior three, back, twist, and warrior three. Starting here in 3, 2, twist to open, warrior three, twist to open, warrior three, twist to open, warrior three. So for that warrior three, arms can be in front, they can be out to the side, they can be at heart, they can be behind you, sending them back. Lots of options. It's up to you. Not as much cardio here. 3, 2, 1, but a nice burn through the legs. Right back, down dog. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands. 3, 2, twist. Warrior three, twist. Warrior three, twist. Warrior three, twist. Warrior three. Pressing through that heel of your right foot, or whichever foot you brought in front. Squeezing that back glute as you lift that leg. 3, 2, 1, back for downward dog. You're gonna do my roller coaster push-up. You're gonna slowly lower it down, coming all the way forward, up dog, right back. Lowering it down, keeping the elbows close against the ribs, up dog, right back. Elbows against the ribs, lowering it down, right back. Shifting it forward, elbows close, lifting it up, back. Continue right here. You can always drop those knees at any point, doing the same motion, coming into that cobra, and then maybe back into a child's pose. Shifting it forward, back. 3, 2, 1, rest. One more round of these push-ups, back to those lunges. 3, 2, 1, and shift it forward. Shift it forward. Move at your own pace. This should be tearing apart that tricep in the most loving of ways. 3, oh, I lied to you. Sorry, I'm not sorry. 3, 2, 1, raise that left foot between the hands. Starting here in just a couple seconds. 3, 2, lift, warrior three, 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 lift. Keep moving, you got 10 seconds left. Woo. If you're losing your balance, it means you're fatigued. 3, 2, and down dog. Right foot lifts, right foot between hands. 3, 2, twist, and lift. Squeeze your back glute, keeping that leg straight. Move at a pace that's challenging for you, but don't move so fast that you're like flying all over the place. If you need to really slow it down to keep that form or to keep your balance, always feel free to slow it down and keep it under control. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, down dog. We got that roller coaster push-up, 2 rounds. Then we are doing some balance work. 3, 2, shift it forward. Back. There's cat fur all over the carpet. And when I work out on this rug, it just like pulls it all up. You got 10 seconds. Just thought I'd inform you on the important things in my life. Keep you up to date on the cat fur in my rug. 3, 2, hold. One more round right here. 3, 2, 1. Shift it forward. Shift it forward. Whew. Keep moving. 15 seconds left. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. Shift it back. Take a nice little rest here. Grab some water if you need it. We've got some balance work in just a moment, so we're not going to take a very long rest. Shifting it forward, back for downward dog. Look between those hands, step or float. Halfway lift, forward fold, reverse swan dive up. Bring those hands to heart. Bring that left foot in front. Left foot crosses right knee, and sit for single leg chair right here. Should get a nice little stretch through that hip and a little bit of a challenging balance through that right leg. If you want, inhale those arms up into the full chair, or just keep those hands at heart. Sink a little deeper. Sink a little deeper. A little deeper. And lift it up. Drop that foot down. Right foot in front. Right foot crosses left knee. Sit for single leg chair. Sink a little deeper. Maybe those arms come up. You're back on the heel, sink a little bit deeper. Ooh, balance is rough. Do not use me as a balance point. Look at something in the room that's not gonna move. If you have a cat, not a good thing to look at. Well, right now BooButt's not moving, but sink it out a little bit deeper. 3, 2, slowly bring it up. Back on that right leg. Bring that foot in front. Cross it over. One-legged chair. Sink it back. And maybe this time, do a little more of a stretch. So reach all the way down for the ground. And slowly flatten that back out, lifting it back up. And switch right foot in front. Right foot crosses left. Sit for that single leg chair. Sink a little deeper, and maybe if you want to, reaching all the way down for the ground, getting that nice hip stretch. And slowly bring those hands to heart, flatten that back out, lifting it back up, and slowly walking it out. Inhale the arms to lift, forward fold, swan dive, hands come to shins, flat back, hands plant, step or float, chaturanga, lifting up dog, and back for downward dog. We're gonna take it down onto the ground now, so go ahead and come into that seated position however you want. Finishing off with some core and some deep stretching. So, in core, we're gonna start in that boat pose. So shift back, lift the hips, and by hips I mean feet. What? Arms out in front, and now you're gonna shift all the way back, extending in front, lifting all the way back up in that boat pose. Shift all the way back, low back comes to the ground, lifting all the way up. Shifting, moving at your own pace. Nice and slow and control is what we're doing here. Getting those abs to engage, sucking that core in. 3, 2, 1. Taking it all the way back, hands behind the head. 3, 2, bicycle, elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. For more of a challenge, Reach for the opposite toe with those hands, keeping those legs straight. If you feel that low back at all, drop your feet, knee to opposite elbow, keeping one foot on the ground at all times. Lots of options through here. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, plank. Forearms to the ground, back nice and flat. BooButt's like, what are you doing? If he jumps on my back right now, I'm gonna be so mad. Hi, baby. This is just what I wanted while doing a plank. Hold that back flat, keep that core tight. Make sure your butt's not up in the air. Make sure your back's not sagging. You can always drop those knees, but make sure your hips come with it so your butt's not lifted. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing it back. Seated position, boat pose. Hold here. 3, 2, 1. Open and close. Open and close. Keep that core tight. Keep those abs engaged. Keep that chest lifted. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and all the way down. Getting ready for that bicycle in 3, 2, 1. Twist. Elbow to knee. Keep your low back pressed into the mat. Elbow all the way across the body, lifting that shoulder blade up. Make sure you're not pulling on your neck. Hands, I don't even touch my head to keep myself from doing that. You got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, plank. From plank, we're gonna go right into our stretching. So get your forearms down, get your back flat, and hold for 30 seconds. Core nice and tight, back flat. Drop the knees if you need to. And think about how great working out is, how great getting to stay at home is, especially how great cats are, you know, things we should all be thinking every day. 3, 2, 1, bring it up, send it back, left foot lifts, left foot to the outside of your left hand. Nice wide stance. Drop that right knee to the ground, holding here for lizard, or taking it down onto your forearms, depending on your level of flexibility. And keep that knee right over the ankle. Holding here. And slowly walk your hands back up. Tuck those right toes. Work that left foot back into the air, three-legged dog. Just taking that knee in and out just a little bit, getting some movement through that hip, and drop that left foot down next to the right. Raise that right foot up. Right foot to the outside of your right hand. Dropping that left knee down, and either holding here or shifting down all the way into that lizard pose. Again, knee right over the ankle. Pushing forward with those hips, letting those hips drop, getting a little stretch to that hip flexor and through that right hip. What's that, boo? Hi, baby. And slowly walk those hands back up. Tuck those left toes, send that right foot back into the air, three-legged dog. Just go ahead and take that knee into your chest just a couple times, working that hip out. And drop that foot next to the left. Lift that left foot, pull that left foot between the hands, step that right foot forward, and straighten your left leg out. Try and shift those hips back to the left a little bit. Make sure you're not leaning that butt out. Squaring those hips to the front, getting that nice hamstring stretch. Maybe tucking that chin down toward the nose. And by nose, I mean knee. What? And slowly bend that left knee. Send that right foot back. And send that left foot back. Right foot lifts. Right foot between hands. Shift that left foot forward. Straighten that right leg. Bringing that nose toward your knee. And again, squaring the hips to the front. Don't let that right hip be popping out to the right side. Square those hips. All 10 toes face forward. And slowly bend that right knee, send that left foot back, send that right foot back, walk those feet out. And drop those knees, come into a seated position. Hugging those knees in, rolling it back, and gently rock side to side. Holding that left foot in, extend that right leg, drop the left foot over the right side of the body, holding that knee down with your right arm, extend the left arm, looking over the left side, gentle spinal twist here. And slowly lifting it back up, hugging that same knee in really close, and switching sides. Extend that left foot, pull the right knee in, hugging it, and drop that right knee over the left side of the body. Extend that right arm, and left arm pushes that knee down gently. Gentle spinal twist here. And hug that knee back in, nice and close to you. Hugging both knees in. Again, gently rocking it side to side. Closing your eyes, getting ready for that relaxation. And slowly dropping those feet down. Walking those feet out in front. Letting the arms rest by your side. Taking a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, fully relax your body and mind. If you want to continue relaxing, feel free. Otherwise, start to slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. moving that head from side to side. And slowly reaching those arms overhead. Taking a big full body stretch, like someone's pulling on your hands, someone else is pulling on those toes. And gently roll onto one side using that arm as a pillow. And slowly working your way back up to a comfortable seated position. Finding some deep breaths. Thanking yourself for spending this hour doing something to benefit you, make you healthier, make you stronger. And remembering that we all have the power inside of us to help ourselves, but to also help the people around us. Inhaling those arms to lift. Bring those hands to heart. Namaste. Thank you.